Hello, I'm David Wallace.
And I'm Mackenzie Cole. Welcome to this week's edition of
News Flash. The St. Aloysius retreat team started the 2022 season by taking the 7th grade class on their very first retreat.
Students spent the day at Warner-Tully participating in team building activities, small group discussions, and growing their faith through peer ministry.
You may have noticed that someone special has been missing the last couple of years at St. Aloysius sporting events. This year, we're proud to announce that the Flash mascot is back.
Our own Aiden Dickerson caught up with junior James Powell as he discussed his role as the Flash.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Today I'm here with James Powell, St. Aloysius' new Flash. James, what made you want to be the Flash?
I approached Miss Chesley about being the Flash because I realized we hadn't had one in a couple years, and I thought it was an important part of our school spirit.
What do you plan on accomplishing this year being the Flash?
I want to bring another element to St. Al and bring more school spirit at the football games and pep rallies.
All right. Thanks, James. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Aiden. The Vicksburg 456 robotics team competed this past weekend at the Red Sticks Rumble in Denham Springs, Louisiana.
Several of our St. Aloysius students competed at this event, where they created, designed, and competed with their robots, where they won 3rd out of 23 other teams.
Service of September began yesterday as the St. Al senior class volunteered at the St. Francis Xavier Elementary School and the Sisters of Mercy Early Learning Center.
The seniors enjoyed reading books to the Montessori students and rocked babies, and they played with the students of Sisters of Mercy.
The St. Aloysius musical will be held February 23rd through 26, 2023, but directors have already begun planning.
The musical will be announced today after a week-long countdown reveal. Reporters Macy McDonald and Miller Theobald caught up with some of our St. Al students earlier this week on which musical they hope will be chosen.
David, I'm here with Ryan Hadley Gray, and I'm going to be talking to her about the musical. So what do you predict the musical will be this year?
I think that the musical will be Mamma Mia because the student body really loves it, and there's been a lot of asking for it, and I think that she'll listen, and Dawn Meeks is really supporting it, so I think that Mamma Mia is a good choice.
Is that what you want our play to be?
Yes, I love Mamma Mia.
Perfect. Okay, and what are you most excited for the musical?
I'm always excited for the dancing. I love the costumes. It always looks really good, and it's just my favorite part of spring.
Thank you. Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
Since some of the musicals have been eliminated, what do you think the school musical will be this year?
I think it would be Mamma Mia, and because she's older and she's really described it, like more older people have been doing it.
Okay, what do you want it to be?
I personally want Mamma Mia too, just because something new, something exciting to happen. So.
Okay, what are you most excited for the musical this year?
I'm mostly excited for I'm ready for something new to happen, something really just I'm just excited.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Macy and Miller. Next, we go to Addison Avert with our Alumni Spotlight.
Thank you, David. This week, I had the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Austin Golding, a successful alumnus of St. Aloysius. As a member of the graduating class of 2004, he graciously described his experience at St. Al, what he learned academically and morally, and advice for current students.
I had a great experience at St. Al. I met lifelong friends. I learned all kinds of wonderful life skills, and it created a bond with my community in my hometown that was probably one of the more influential parts of my life. It jump-started me for college. I felt like I was ready to go. I got to college and hit the ground running. Morally, I had a lot of really good role models that taught me the right things to value and the right things to prioritize. My advice for current Vicksburg Catholic students is embrace the school spirit, embrace your friends, embrace the great environment that St. Al provides, and get ready to make the most of the next part of your journey in life. Keep looking forward.
Thank you, Mr. Golding, for your continued support of our school. Up next, we go to our weekly sports report with Natalie Sutherland. Natalie?
Thank you, Addison. Today for Aloysius Athletics, we have an interview with the 4 MAS All-Stars dancers and cheerleaders. Kate Simrall, Carly Henderson, Allie DeWarren, Gabby Andrews.
Thanks, Natalie. St. Aloysius has 4 MAIS All-Stars. Our All-Star dancers are Gabby Andrews, Allie DeWarren, and Carly Henderson. Our All-Star cheerleader is Kate Simrall Hood. Today I'm here with Carly Henderson and Allie DeWarren. Okay, guys, how does it feel knowing that you're an all-star?
It's a really big accomplishment because we've put a lot of hard work into the season and into state, so when we all found out we got all-star, we were all super excited.
It's a really great feeling. I'm really excited for all four of us, and it just gets us even more excited to compete at state on September 14th. I'm really proud.
Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you, Maddie. Our softball team traveled to Madison St. Joe yesterday. With more on this, we go to Miracle with a post-game interview.
Hi, I'm Miracle Flowers, and I'm here with Kylie Cooper, pitcher of the softball team. We are currently waiting to play with Madison St. Joe. We had some little difficulties with the rain, some weather. So, Kylie, how do you feel about playing in a flooded field?
Well, I don't think it's a very good idea. I think we're going to have a couple injuries at the end of this, a couple broken ankles. But, I mean, I guess we can still give it our all.
Thank you, Miracle. This past Saturday, our swim team placed first overall against Warren Central High School, Newton County School, Mira High School, and Vicksburg High School. With more on this, we go to Bree Butler with a post-meet interview.
Today I'm here with Emily Cook, again one of the seniors on the swim team. We just got done with our second meet. Emily, how do you think the team went and your individual events?
My individual events went really well, got the dub in the 50 free, came in second 100 back. But the team did really well. We had a bunch of first place finishes, including our 2 relays, first place. Came back on a win on the last one, and I think we're overall been doing really good.
How do you feel about this next coming up meet?
I'm feeling really good about it. Our strokes are looking good, and if we just get back in the pool and keep working, we're going to show out next year.
Thank you, Emily.
Thanks, Bree. We also have a post-game interview at yesterday's girls soccer game against Pillow Academy with Bree Butler.
Thanks, Natalie. Tonight I'm here with Taryn Lesby, one of the freshmen on the soccer team. So Taryn, how does it feel to be a starting freshman on the varsity team?
It feels pretty good, and it's really fun playing with everybody because we all get along really well. And it's just, we're all so close, and it's fun playing with my sister and everything. And it's just cool.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Bree. Our JV football team had a game yesterday against Central Hines. With more on this game, we go to AJ, who's interviewing our JV quarterback, Sadler Lambiot.
Thanks, Natalie. Now I'm here with Sadler Lambiot, the starting QB of tonight's game. So, Sadler, what's your goal for tonight's game, man?
The main goals are just to win and have fun,
Thanks, Aaron. Now back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, AJ. Our varsity football team plays Riverfield Academy tonight at Ballsy Stadium. Please come out and support our football team. That's all we have today for Aloysius Athletics. Now on to Walker with the weather.
Thanks, Natalie. The weather forecast for today is shaping up to be cloudy with scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day with highs in the 90s. With a 40% chance of rain, we're hoping it holds out for our second home game against Riverfield tonight. This Labor Day weekend and into next week, we are looking at some light rainstorms as the average temperature drops to the mid-80s for the rest of the week. With tomorrow being opening day for Dove season and a big day for college football, we're hoping for a great forecast. Up next, we go into Sarah Beth for the saint of the day.
Thanks, Walker. Today's saint of the day is St. Francis of Assisi. He was an Italian friar who lived in 13th century Italy. He abandoned a life of luxury to live a life devoted to Christianity because he heard the voice of God tell him to go rebuild the Catholic Church. His feast day is October 4th. Now we go to Mason for Mason's Minute.
All right, so on this week's episode of Mason's Minute, I wanted to let y'all know what I do for my pregame routine. So for home games at least, I take a nap before we play because we have a lot of time. So about 5 o'clock, I get up and get taped. And once I get taped, I stretch. Once I stretch, I'm ready to go so I can play the game to my full potential.
Thanks, Mason. That's all the time we have for you today. I'm David Wallace.
And I'm Mackenzie Cole. Thank you for tuning in to this week's report.
We'll see you next time for another News Flash.